A granddaughter of Caroline Woodson and barber, preacher, and abolitionist Lewis Woodson, Jenny Margaret Proctor was the owner and proprietor of Proctor's Hair Shop, a ladies' beauty salon founded by her mother, Virginia Woodson Proctor, in 1867. For nearly 100 years, the business was run by successive generations of Woodson Proctor women and was the oldest ladies' hair salon in downtown Pittsburgh. Understanding the customers' needs as women and mothers, Jenny Proctor started a doll hospital on the same premises as the hair shop to engage and delight the children of her clients while their hair was being done. A figure of elegance and dignity, Proctor taught beauty classes for young black women at the Y. She helped generations of women see the loveliness in themselves and carry themselves with poise. Proctor was a member of Bethel AME Church and the Aurora Book Club, a supporter of both the YMCA and the YWCA, and was one of the first local secretaries of the NAACP. Jenny Margaret Proctor opened her savings account with Dollar Bank in 1890 at the age of 16. Born in Chicago, the son of a preacher, Abram T. Hall Jr. was one of the founders of the Conservator, Chicago's first African-American owned newspaper. In the late 1870s, Hall and his business partner, Edward P. McCabe, helped organize the historic pioneer town of Nicodemus, Kansas, the first black community west of the Mississippi River. Emancipated former slaves from the South moved to this remote corner of northwest Kansas and built a town out of the prairie. Working with McCabe, Hall surveyed government lands in Kansas, Nebraska, eastern Colorado, and northeastern New Mexico. Hall resumed his newspaper career in Pittsburgh. In 1897, he became editor of the weekly Afro-American Notes column in the Pittsburgh Press. For 34 years, Hall chronicled the lives of Pittsburgh's black citizens, providing a wealth of information for future genealogists and an irrefutable record of community and individual accomplishment. Abram T. Hall Jr. opened his savings account at Dollar Bank in July 1892.
Hot sassafras!
In Pittsburgh, he was known as Mr. Trombone, a world-class musician who stayed true to his local roots. Harold Betters was born in Connellsville, one of 7 children whose parents owned Betters Bar and Grill, a hotel, restaurant, and entertainment venue. Betters started playing trombone in grade school and studied for 2 years at the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. During his service in the U.S. Army, he played with the 308th Army Band at Camp Edward, Massachusetts. After his discharge, he toured with the Ray Charles Orchestra. When he returned to Pittsburgh, he jammed with his brothers Jerry and Tim, along with Slide Hampton, Stanley Turrentine, Sonny Rollins, Roy Eldridge, and Dizzy Gillespie. Betters played at Hill District's legendary Crawford Grill, the Encore in Shadyside, and the Suburban Room in Dormont. He grew a devoted following in Cleveland, with numerous repeat appearances at the Virginian and Shaker Heights. He appeared on The Merv Griffin Show and recorded a dozen albums. In May 1969, Betters collaborated with Dollar Bank on a jazz album titled On Your Account, making the grand opening of the bank's Stanwix office. Every day during opening week, the Harold Betters Quartet dressed up in tuxedos and regaled downtown Pittsburgh with brisk jazz. Betters drew the names of raffle winners. The album cover features Betters with his trombone, standing in line alongside a steelworker and an assortment of recognizable Pittsburgh types. Quite fitting for a musician whose rhythm was always in sync with the place he called home.
Hot sassafras!
Dr. Mona Jenneret was born Mona Ray Norman, a daughter of a high school principal and an 8th grade teacher, and was raised in Birmingham, Alabama. She graduated from Parker High School, where she was in the National Honor Society and played in the school band. She earned her undergraduate degree at Spelman College, her MA from the University of Indiana, and her PhD from the University of Pittsburgh. Dr. Jenneret was one of just 35 state university graduates chosen for a fellowship at the U.S. Office of Education at the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare in 1969. She moved to Pittsburgh with her husband, William Jenneret, when he was accepted to the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine. Mona Jenneret was appointed Director of Financial Aid at Point Park College and later became Dean of Students at Chatham College. Dr. Jenneret joined Dollar Bank in 1994. She founded the Home Buying Workshop and programmed mortgages for mothers, now known as the Way Home Workshop, to assist low and moderate income people become first-time homeowners. As Vice President of Dollar Bank's Community Development Department, Jenneret also helped make Dollar Bank a consistent leader in community revitalization and economic development initiatives, fulfilling the bank's mission of investing in and empowering local communities.